Mount Parnitha, Onyo, and Zirovuni. It also has two shelters, Mpafi and Flampuri. The name of the mountain dates back to ancient times, when it was under the ancient demes of Acharna and Desalia. Towns surrounding the mountain include Aspropyrgos, Phili, Acharnes, Varimbobi, Thracomacadones, Dekelea, Avlona and Aegius Stephanos, as well as the settlement of Aegius Mercurios. The highway GR1 surrounds the northern and eastern part of the mountain along with the Surfaces River, while the Attiki Odos motorway runs to its south. The mountain offers panoramic views of the mountains northeast of Parnitha, Penteli to the east, the Yamitos to the southeast, the Aigalio to the south and another to the west. From its summit, one can also see the Thriasian plain, the Saronic Gulf including the islands of Salamina, Aegina and the north, the South Euboean Gulfs and island of Euboea, and most of central and northern Greater Athens. The view during clear days can extend to northern Boeotia and the Peloponnese. Parnitha mountain has a warm summer Mediterranean climate with frequent snowfalls in winter and pleasant temperatures in summer. The mountain is significantly wetter than areas of east and southern Attica. The mountain was also affected by several major blizzards, including two in 2005 and 2006. Stranding cars and closing roads, as well as the cable car. Forests of Aleppo pine cover all slopes beneath 1,000 meters altitude, and are often threatened by forest fires, such as happened in 2005 and 2007. Above 1,000 meters it is covered principally in Greek fir, grasses and shrubbery, and beneath 300 meters mainly farmlands and suburban housing. To the east about 1,000 species of plants can be found on the mountain, including crocus and tulips, and the mountain also provides a native habitat to its red deer, which were known in ancient times. After the traumatic fire in 2007, they are even scarcer. Several large mines lie to the northwest, and the ore from them was shipped to a nearby factory in industrial areas. Parnitha has several places of archaeological interest in antiquity. Several fortresses had been built on the mountain for the defense of the peninsula of Attica and more specifically classical Athens against the Boeotians and others enemies from the north. Today some fortresses are kept in good condition, such as the Phile fortress, at a height of 687 meters in the west of Parnitha. Other notable fortresses are the Panicton, in the area of Devenishoria, and Eleutherae fortress near Mount Cithairon. Dekelea was also an important fortress on the site of modern-day former royal palace in Tertoi. And the fort of Limako was situated deep inside the mountain, just north of its peak. A notable monument of later periods is the monastery of Cleiston. It is a Byzantine monastery dated from 13th century. It is mentioned by Pope Innocent IV in 1209 with the name Monastery of Kairos. Southeast of Parnitha, in a dense forest, is Tertoi Palace. It was the palace of the Greek royal family and it was built in 19th century. Today it is abandoned. Parnitha has also natural monuments. The cave of Punis is on the west slopes of the mountain at a height of 750 meters. It was a worship site in antiquity. Near the cave there is the steep gorge of Goras and the gorge of Keladonis River. A beautiful site of the mountain is Beletsi Lake, on the east slopes of the mountain, near Afitna, and it is an important place for migratory birds. A casino, the Mont Pan Casino, is located near the top of the mountain and is served by a suspended cable car. Two shelters are also on Parnitha, the most known of which is Mpafi. A series of trails are found around the mountain as well as forest roads. And also on the mountain is Athens' second transmitter, broadcasting radio and television since the mid-1950s. Across the range of television channels from ERT, ANT1, Mega, Alter and more, to satellite, including Super Sport, 7X and FilmNet, and a multitude of radio including Era Radio, Click FM, ANT1 Radio, Ciao FM, Rhythmos, Super Sport FM, Top FM and others. The supporting road connection was paved in the mid-20th century. Parnitha suffered extensive damage from a wildfire on Thursday, the 28th of June 2007 around the morning and noon hours, continuing for several days and burning approximately 56 square kilometers of land. One of the worst recorded wildfires in the prefecture after that of Penteli. The magnitude of the devastation was unforeseen. A smaller fire had, however, taken place in the 1960s. The fire consumed dozens of acres of forest across 2 prefectures. Firefighters, helicopters, and planes were brought into action across the mountain area and its edges fighting the enormous blaze, which took days to contain. It spread rapidly with the help of intense winds, and intensified into the northwestern edges of Greater Athens, including both Anoliosia and towns and villages such as Phili, near Thracomacedones, Pili and both Skourar and Skimatari north of the mountain. From